$965 billion. I mean, just let that sink in for a second. That is the jaw-dropping valuation milestone the AI company Anthropic just hit in its latest funding round. It's a number that is literally sending shockwaves through the tech and finance worlds right now, and honestly, it officially crowns a new king in the artificial intelligence race.
Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. I am so thrilled you're joining us today. Look, we are going to break down exactly how a research-focused startup managed to completely rewire the global AI landscape and do it in record time. We're going to look at the raw numbers, the heavy-hitting partnerships, and the actual tech that just vaulted Anthropic right past OpenAI to become the most valuable private AI company on the planet. Let's get into it. So, here's our agenda for today. We'll start with the trillion-dollar AI king, then move to backed by the giants, winning the coding race, taking over the enterprise, AI for small business, and wrap up with the new tech workforce. Number 1. The trillion-dollar AI king. Okay, we really need to understand the absolute financial shock of Anthropic's Series H funding round. They raised $65 billion. And just how fast did this happen? Well, back in January 2024, Anthropic was valued at $18 billion. Fast forward just 28 months to May 2026, and boom, they are sitting at $965 billion. That is a blistering 50x valuation surge. It completely dethrones OpenAI, whose last reported valuation was $852 billion. We are literally looking at one of the most extreme repricings in the history of private markets. But here's the thing, guys. This isn't just venture capital hype. Anthropic's annualized revenue run rate just crossed a staggering $47 billion this month. Just to put that into perspective, back in February, it was at $14 billion. So they've effectively multiplied their revenue by more than 3 times in just a matter of months. And that is largely driven by massive enterprise adoption of their Claude models. The really crucial turning point came in April 2026. If we look at the Ramp AI Index, which tracks corporate spending, Anthropic officially passed OpenAI in total business adoption. Anthropic rose to 34.4% of businesses, while OpenAI actually fell to 32.3%. So over the last year, Anthropic literally quadrupled its business adoption, showing this unprecedented shift in who these huge companies trust for their AI infrastructure. Section 2. Backed by the giants. Now, a company doesn't just scale to nearly $1 trillion in a vacuum, right? Amazon and Alphabet, Google's parent company, they were both super early to invest in Anthropic. And why? Because they desperately needed a massive counterweight to Microsoft's incredibly powerful alliance with OpenAI. So Amazon pledged up to $33 billion total, and Alphabet pledged up to $53 billion. And because of Anthropic's crazy surging valuation, both Amazon and Alphabet's current stakes are now estimated to be worth more than $100 billion each. Talk about a return on investment. So you might be wondering, where is that fresh $65 billion in cash actually going? Well, it takes a monumental amount of computing power to run these new models like the newly announced Cloud 4.8. Anthropic is plowing this money straight into cloud infrastructure. They recently secured agreements for 5 gigawatts of new capacity from Amazon AWS and another 5 gigawatts from Google and Broadcom. They are quite literally building the physical infrastructure of the future. 3. Winning the coding race. All right, let's move from the physical infrastructure over to the software that actually triggered this whole explosion. The secret weapon here is an autonomous AI coding assistant called Claude Code. It launched publicly in May 2025, and get this, it achieved a massive $2.5 billion revenue run rate in just 9 months. It plans, edits, runs tests, fixes failures, and even opens pull requests autonomously. It's a total game changer. In fact, Claude Code now accounts for an estimated 4% of all public GitHub commits worldwide. I mean, just let that sink in. Anthropic now holds an estimated 54% of the enterprise AI coding market. They are completely dominating the developer space right now, leaving competitors like OpenAI's coding tools trailing way behind at around 21% market share. Section 4. Taking over the enterprise. But it's not just developers and hoodies using this stuff. Massive global corporations are adopting Anthropic's tools at a breathtaking pace. And what's truly fascinating is how these companies are deploying the tech. Anthropic now holds 40% of all enterprise large language model spend. 8 of the Fortune 10 are customers. Look at Deloitte and Accenture. They're deploying Claude to hundreds of thousands of employees. And here's the key. They aren't doing this to replace their workforce. They are using Claude to amplify their teams. The AI handles the high-volume mechanical work, which frees up the humans to focus on actual judgment and problem-solving. Now, of course, it's not a completely flawless victory lap. Anthropic definitely faces some real headwinds. As their models get more and more capable, token costs for users can increase, especially when dealing with image processing. Plus, all this massive demand has led to occasional rate limits. And right on their heels are these cheaper, open-source models available on AI inference platforms. So it's a fiercely competitive market out there, and keeping costs down while providing top-tier intelligence is basically Anthropic's tightrope walk right now. Number 5. AI for small business. So Anthropic isn't just fighting for the Fortune 500. They are deliberately pushing to democratize this technology for everyone else too. They recently launched Claude for Small Business, which integrates directly into everyday tools like Microsoft 365 and QuickBooks. Now, to understand what this means for a small business, say a local Kiwi cafe, a dairy, or a boutique shop down in New Zealand, let's think about it the way a 10-year-old would. Imagine you're running a really popular lemonade stand. You have to squeeze the lemons, count the money, draw the signs, and deal with all your thirsty customers. It is exhausting. Now imagine you get a super smart robot helper. The robot can instantly count the money, order more lemons when you're running low, and perfectly draw the signs for you. That is exactly what Claude is doing for local businesses. It handles the boring stuff like payroll, invoices, and tracking stock. So what do businesses need to do right now to take advantage of this? It's simple. Start hooking these AI tools into your daily apps. Let the AI do the repetitive counting and organizing so you can focus on inventing new flavors of lemonade or, connecting with your real-world customers and growing your business. Section 6. The new tech workforce. Let's zoom out a bit and see how this builds into a much larger picture regarding the macroeconomic impact on the global labor market. Because we are witnessing a complete restructuring of modern business here. We're moving away from the old model, relying on massive internal teams or outsourcing just to handle repetitive boilerplate tasks. The new model is highly symbiotic. It's all about small, deeply expert human teams providing contextual judgment and quality assurance, while the AI just blasts through the mechanical volume at lightning speed. And the data totally backs this up. A Harvard Business School study actually found a 13% decline in job postings for repetitive, structured tasks that AI can easily do. But simultaneously, there's a 20% growth in demand for analytical, technical, and creative work. So the market isn't eliminating human expertise. It's demanding higher-level expertise. People who know how to engineer prompts and direct these AI systems are quickly becoming the most valuable assets in the labor market. Which brings us to our final thought. The companies and workers who are best positioned for the future understand that AI, like Anthropic's Claude, isn't some existential threat, it's a powerful lever. The trick isn't to resist the shift, but to figure out how to build the human capabilities that a machine simply cannot replicate. So, I want to leave you with this question to think about. How is your own career or your business adapting to thrive in this new symbiotic AI workforce? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. Until next time, keep learning and keep adapting.